Hey, what's up, everybody? It's BDL44 coming at you with another video. I think Kevin Durant's going to close out the Milwaukee Bucks tonight. I do. The Milwaukee Bucks have not played as well as they needed to. And if they were capable of stopping Kevin Durant, he would have been stopped already. Giannis' confidence appears to be shot. Same goes for Jrue Holiday. Middleton's been off and on all season, off playoffs rather, excuse me. And I just don't see them bouncing back tonight. But I do see Kevin Durant going for about 45 points this evening. I do see that. Because the thing about KD is, he is this. That was not an anomaly. The reason why we hadn't seen those numbers is because he put himself in a position to where he should never have to do this. But since he's down there and he's the only one there, he will have to do this. And you're going to see, that's the thing people have forgotten. I haven't. I know exactly who that is. I remember he was capable of doing this 8 years ago, 10 years ago. This is one of the most gifted scorers in basketball history. He's fluent in just about every possible way. It takes him very little strides to get to the basket. He's nearly perfect from every angle, perfect from the free throw line. He dunk on your head. Extremely gifted, underrated defensively, underrated facilitating wise, underrated rebounding. He is one of the greatest players to ever play this game. And you will have to outduel him. And when I look on that Bucks team, I honest to God don't see a single soul that can do so. Or a collection of people who are confident enough to do so. Unless his role players, the players around him, KD that is, unless those role players stink it up tonight, I see them winning that game in Milwaukee. I see them winning it. You have to outduel KD, man. At the end of the day, this is not one of those situations where you're wondering, oh, can the defense collapse on KD? They can't stop him. They can't stop him. PJ Tucker had some success, but he's like 4 or 5 inches taller than PJ Tucker. He just shoots over him. You can't stop him. Giannis is going to have to take on the challenge, and like I said, Giannis' confidence is on the ground. If anybody thinks Giannis is going to have success against KD tonight, you got another thing coming. I don't see that coming. Now, if this were a different night, if this was Giannis of MVP status, maybe like circa last year, or even the year before that, when he was dunking everything and yamming it and talking about how, more or less he was never giving up on Milwaukee and all that stuff, that mentality Giannis, yeah, the work hard mentality Giannis, that's somebody who I think could give KD some problems. But this guy, the guy that's been in these playoffs, this series, I don't know who that is. Who seems to just want to give credit to the opponent as he continues to get his ass kicked. I don't understand that. That's the complete opposite of the Giannis that I've been seeing for the last 8 years. I don't know who this is, to be honest. And I don't know if anybody else feels that way, but that's how I feel. Just giving too much credit to the opponent. So, in my mind, that speaks to him being defeated. His coach, in regards to defending KD, that should have been an emphasis for Budenholzer. I don't know what he's thinking and why he's not putting an emphasis on that. But at the same time, he hasn't also been a presence that would seem to instill any confidence himself. So, like I said, this has the makings of something that should be doable for KD, man. Like I said, I see him going off for about 45 points this evening. Unless they could collapse on him in a way that they should have done in Game 5. See, that's the thing. It's like I look at the situation, I say, okay, in theory, they should be able to collapse on him, and they got a bunch of defenders to throw at him, and if they do that, they should be able to close him out, right? But because they failed to do that in Game 5, I have absolutely no belief in them, no faith in them to do so in Game 6. That's how I'm looking at it. So yeah, in theory, they should be able to do that. But this is not about execution right now for the Bucks. It's about heart. Your season's on the line. The other team is missing 2 guys or 1.5 because Harden's half a player at this point. You, in theory, should have better role players than them. But there's no confidence. I mean, that's the best way I know to describe it. You have sequences at a time where you play good defense, but the rest just seems to be, just kind of going through the motions. And the bottom line is, like I said, the Nets have the best player playing right now. And Kevin Durant is a killer. He's looking to take your heart. And I expect him to do so tonight. Nets in 6. My name is BDF44. I'm out.